Hi guys, driving engineer today. Thought I'd get started on this whole YouTube streaming thing, and I'm going to take it easy with just some time trials today. Bear in mind, I'm very new to this, so I have no idea what I'm doing. Be patient, and I'll try and keep up with chat as and when I can. So I think what I'll do is head to the Red Bull Ring and see if I can get going on these. Which at the moment I'm well off the pace. To the wide. Is that any better? Might have a bit more volume there. So you're just waiting a little bit for this track with the GT reviews and boards. Chance of getting rolled on this one again. See how far off. Get that low and silver. Bronze rather. It's kind of coming down as well. As I say, that's so do I. What's happening here? Why is the stream? There we go. Apologies. Is that any better? Nick, if that's you watching, you can just message on chat, it's not a problem. Shift. Oh. Thanks. Better. Still 6-7 tenths to find. Let's try putting the ghost on. See if I can at least beat mine. How's work going? So you're my guinea pig today. See if I can actually do this whole streaming and talking and typing and writing and all that. Oh, that felt a lot better. Might just make your move actually worse. At least you're keeping DHL going, I suppose. Hey YouTube viewer, how you doing, mate? Nope. Oh, nearly. Something I've really got to learn. I got you, Eric. We lost it there. Mate, I struggle with everything on this game sometimes. Especially as it seems to be getting worse. Like that. just felt that back end a bit then. Nice. I bet you're happy with that. More speed. Shifted too quick. The problem I've got, I know where I'm going wrong, but I still can't fix it. Yeah, I'm not sure I'll ever get that banging trophy. To be fair, I just play this for fun. Got this week off, so I'm trying to get as much of it done as possible. Try and own the craft, as they say. Cool, I'll give that a go. Cheers. Felt a bit better after missing years. I assume you meant on the first corner. Anyway. Ah, okay, yep. Yeah, that felt better. Just felt that back end slightly kick out in the way. Definitely felt better. The thing that holds me back is I'm always so nervous just to put my foot right on the throttle. So I just feel it kicking out. Like that. For example. That's exactly what I'm meant to do then. Definitely not. Just off it. Yeah, it really is difficult to handle this. Try to avoid it as much as possible. Yeah, too quick on the accelerator. I must admit, I do worry that this does get boring to watch. But it's hilarious to see all the spin-outs. you're right. I could use traction control, but cost me. Right, you're right. Let's put that on. This works all over the pond. So much quicker. Traction control for the win, mate. Should. Close. I must admit though, I'm not sure why people do frown upon using traction control. Just lost it. The biggest problem I have is my OCD doesn't let me move on. I have to get that gold. Wait. Oversteered. Again, knowing exactly what I do. Yeah, it can be a struggle sometimes though. Well, not a struggle, more frustrating than anything, because I want to move on. Because I get bored, but it just doesn't allow me to. I'm sure you know what I mean. Oh. Nearly. Might be a 10th. Getting there slowly. But I do like doing this because it does show the improvement I get. I think that's what a lot of people don't do in the game, is take the time, do stuff like this, improve before going into stuff like the online racing, and that's why we see so many issues online. I think Hoggy's had a few this morning while I've been watching it, and a lot of it's because people just jump straight in. More speed. Nah, you'll never win anything in life if you quit, mate. I mean, I'll eventually give up because I need to eat and food's more important to me. Slow down too much. It's terrible. I'll tell you what, I was talking to Forever Sideways yesterday, and I was saying I've just got this new GT wheel. It's amazing that just changing the wheel will improve you as well. It feels slightly more reliable. That was bad. rinse and repeat. Nothing wrong with controller racing, right? I actually find a lot of the time I'm I'm quick on controller. But I would highly recommend if you get a chance to get a wheel because it feels different. Nothing wrong with being slow though. As long as you're having fun and playing the game the way you want to, it doesn't matter. You know, I'm on the Gran Turismo Facebook page, and the amount of people that are on there always complaining about the way people play, traction control, controller players, anything like that. And I just roll my eyes at them because it doesn't matter how you play, what settings you've got, what assists you've got. Play the game how you want to play. You've paid £70. If it's in the sale, £35. Your game to do what you want. It shouldn't matter. Good. Glad to hear it. Because that's the main thing. You pay your well-earned money for your entertainment. That's it. And quite frankly, bugger anybody else. But I'm quite competitive as well, so saying that, I do like to have that competitiveness. I thought I'd do all these because I'm not enjoying the dailies this week, to be honest. That Spa is just a wreckfest. And to be honest, Kyoto's no better. Just played 3 races yesterday, and every single one I got my back doors absolutely smashed in. My DR is absolutely tanked into 3rd. I'm determined to do this. I might be here until 1 in the morning, but I'm determined to do this. Consistency with spinning, right? I mean, I was joking on the chat the other day about how Hoggy spins out quite a lot, but he's got nothing on me when it comes to that. Yeah, I agree. It's like with the high-speed ring the other week. I did lots of quali, get that time up, and then did about 6 or 7 races to get the DR up, and it helped, but with them never fully patching that issue that we had with the wall ride, it just didn't make it fun. Nope. Let's just park it there. I think that's where Polyphony need to improve. Their dailies are normally okay, but they've got to look at it a couple of weeks in advance and see, right, what are the penalties going to be like, stuff like that, because there's been so many issues in terms of, especially with that high speed ring, everybody was using this wall riding and it just took out the fun for everybody. This week, people are now complaining about Spa and the Group 1 cars, Kyoto being used again, but this time the reverse to the other week. So I don't think they can ever win, but I think they can definitely look into it to make it better for everybody as a whole. Yeah, my deal, I tanked. About 3 months ago, I was rated B, and in the space of 1 week, I dropped down to D. It's happened to Hoggy. He's obviously a plus driver. He's, I think, made it up to A. Yeah, got him on in the background. But I think he's making it up to A, and he's pushing back up to A plus. But I think he tanked down to B. And as you say, pick your races carefully. Know that it's a track that you can race, and try and have fun with it. You know, that's all you can do. I mean, it's great to be Hoggy, Kizzy, Rory Sparks, those kind of guys, Cowster, who are quick on almost everything. But they put so many more hours into it than what we can. And they take it seriously as well. I'm sure that was enough. 6 thousandths of a second. Technically an improvement. Where's that gone? Just love it when the earphones are about to die on me. Yeah, exactly. I mean, you look at Rory. No worries, Nicola. Where's that gone? Yeah, you look at Rory, that's his living. So they do it all the time, they stream. You know, they've not really got much to moan about. Okay. I mean, that'd be my goal. I'd love to be able to get up to that level, but it's going to take time. Hey, Sideways, how you doing, mate? This is where all the trouble starts happening now. He's shown up. Give you a heads up, Sideways. I'm just having a chill day today. I'm bored of those dailies. Went on last night and had my back door smashed in 3 times. Sideways, aren't you meant to be working? Yeah, meant to be. Surprised your boss hasn't got you busting your balls right now. That close. So apparently I'm the only one who's not at work this week. Although I try to avoid it at the best of times. Mate, I don't think it should just be bank holidays. I think it should be bank holiday weeks. That's how it should work, right? You need the entire week off. Sideways, you got chicken mayo today by any chance? It's always a bonus when the boss anything. Give us one more go and then I'll move on to the next section. Can't keep doing these things corners. Let's ignore that. Oh, nice, mate. Dude, it's so nice. So smooth, but a lot of getting used to. It's so reactive. Yeah. So pretty. Not gonna lie. I just love the fact that the nozzles on here will change all the brake balance and stuff like that. How to go through the entire menu of it. Better. Yeah, it feels so much smoother. Oh, I nearly missed my braking point. I did miss my braking point. It was inside me. Close. Yeah, it really is nice. I'm impressed with the quality actually. I mean, it's proper solid. Is that third gear on the exit of the second, third corner YouTube view, or the first one? Yeah, sideways. I'm getting there. It's just those fine margins. Just feel that back kicking out on it. But saying 25 minutes ago I was doing 35s. Cool, I'll give that a go then. if I get up there again. I wish it was vodka, mate. I've got none in the house. You see, YouTube viewer, this is what I was saying about my OCD. I said, what, 5 minutes ago? Last one. I need to move on. Nope. This will not allow me to. I'm not sure what happened there. I think I hit the curb. Oh, there might be a little bit of vodka in there. Just don't tell the missus. Don't tell YouTube either. Yeah, that was too slow to go. I feel bad. Yeah, well, if she re-watches the stream in a bit when she comes on, then I might be in trouble. Yeah, happy juice. Right, this really is going to be the last one on this corner. Smoother but not quick. The consistency's there anyway. Oh, I forgot. Sure. Yeah, far behind Kizzy there. My demonstration boost. I mean, that shows how much improvement I made in the last 6 months or so. That's 2.5 seconds off my time. Yeah, I don't know why I picked this time trial to start with. The car sucks. Still got traction. Right, we're trying this time. So let's give that lift. Okay, that's better. No. Better without traction control. Apparently. You know what? I don't know anyone that actually does like this car. So much smoother. Yes, that's the one. Mate, I'm a stickler for it. Pain and suffering, why not? See, I can do it. I can race. Just getting that driving line right at the first corner. Tell you what, it does play on the wrist having a new wheel. Show you the size difference. So that's the stock wheel that comes with it. That's the size difference. You literally fit it inside each other. So it really is playing on the wrists. Makes a change from my wife doing it. Oh, what am I doing? I've done it. That's habit kicking in there. You guys coming on Hoggy's stream tonight? I think he's got some lobbies going on. Just no. What's wrong with you sideways? Christ. Is that my racing or me just peeking on everybody again? Or a bit of both. Oh mate, got a long day. Oh awesome. I'll hopefully see you in there then, YouTube viewer. Good thing is I don't have to pick the wife up after work, so all I've got to do is cook and then hopefully just jump on, I think, what is it, normally 6:30 Hoggy starts? I don't know if he's mentioned it today. Everyone's creeping, dude. You're creeping. Well, creeping, creepy, one of the two. Oh my days. Got distracted myself. I don't know, mate. It's a fine line between like and tolerate. There we go. There you go, Sideways. I'll be catching you up shortly. And the annoying thing is that means going back there to Sector 1 again. I hate these two corners. Mate, you can't show anyone. Those pictures I sent you are not safe. Cheers, YouTube, yeah. It's always that corner that gets me first. Getting that exit on there. I get the decent exit on there, I think I'm alright. Yeah, but that's for something personal, mate. Nobody needs to know about that. Cheers, dude. It's just practice, that's all it is. But up until this week, I've just not had the time to practice as much as I want to. But apparently some of us have to work. Consistency's there. Sideways, did you save your lap time for the daily B, I think it was, yesterday? I need to view that, see where you've been cheating, because that was an insane lap time it was. Concentrate for a second. I'm determined to get this one done. Too slow. Nice one, dude. I mean, it's ridiculous that you're getting those lap times on the T2, whatever it is. Stone Age, if you put me that is. But fair play, man. You're quick. Wasn't even full throttle. You know what, when it first came out though, it was pretty much top of the line. it's only because the last, what, year, 2 years, they brought out the T548 and the T818, which, to be fair, I'm gutted that the T818 is not for the PlayStation, it's just PC, because the guys doing that 24-hour Nürburgring just looked like they were having so much fun with it. Accelerator. No, don't disappear. I nearly did. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, that's something I found out with these is the shift paddles. What was it, the G29 I had? And I could hardly hear the game over the paddles. Upgraded to this, and it was massively different. Obviously, you can change the wheels on this. Gone from the stock wheel to this GT, and you can hardly hear the paddles to the point that I'm wondering if I'm changing sometimes. It's beautiful. But let's face it, it's in this day and age, it is expensive to be able to get stuff like that. You know, as amazing as it would be to be able to get it for everybody, you know, it's just £300 for the base, £350, and then £200 for the wheel. You know, a lot of people just can't afford it nowadays. It's such a shame. It really does add a skill issue a lot to the game. It's almost like the AFK Daytona style, isn't it? I mean, to put it in perspective, the difference in feel, unfortunately, just getting a red mark on my thumb there. How does that work? But I'll either get gloves or I'll just get used to it. It's not. I mean, little secret, can't say secret. Been a bit cheeky with it. I haven't paid for it all in one go. Amazon had the wheel on pay monthly, so for the next 5 months it's £48. So I paid a bit extra for it, but it does now mean I've got it and I don't have to save up. It's an extra 45, 50 quid, but it's worth it, to be honest. Oh, thanks, YouTube viewer. I really appreciate you popping in. Enjoy the rest of your day, mate, and I'll hopefully catch you tonight. Yeah, this is what it's going to be from now on, I think. Just spinning out, spinning out, spinning out. Although, I must say, game aside, I'm actually happy for a change that my stream hasn't cut out. Previous 3 attempts, yeah, it's cut out after like 5 minutes, so it's amazing that you guys are, oh, that's just delayed 4 to see it, braking too early. I've got 37 minutes left of this stream. Not entirely confident I will actually complete this time trial. I'm not confident I'll complete this corner. Definitely need to straight. I think that is definitely so. We're getting consistent. Consistently bad. Cheers, dude. Appreciate it. I'm just taking this time just to try and improve and learn. Because if I do start trying to push up to the daily B's and A's, I need to get quicker. And the only way I'm going to do that is by pushing myself on these time trials, where it's a lot safer and I'm not going to wreck anybody else's crash. But anybody else's races rather. Nice! Oh, he's just got a win. I'm surprised you're not on Hoggy's stream actually, dude. I really appreciate you popping over. Yeah, exactly. I'm not even looking at the screen. Yeah, exactly that, mate. I mean, I've played, as I say, 2, maybe 3 daily Bs yesterday, and each one just frustrated the heck out of me. Coming up to the chicane, last couple of corners, and it was just an absolute wreckfest, just smashed into the back of me, using me as the brakes, spun me out twice, and I ended up back of the grid, losing DI. So I want to try and push myself when it comes to getting that speed, getting that time up on all the tracks, come back to the dailies in a better place, and hopefully I can then push further and just pick my dailies here and there. So I might do a couple. Even my wife doesn't call me a priority, mate, so I'll take that as a massive compliment. I mean, she's literally messaging me saying she's on lunch. I'm like, I'm going live. Can you just jump on chat, keep an eye on things, hit the like and all that, and nothing. Just radio silence. And I know she isn't doing anything because I work with her as well, so I know what the workload's like. Yes, better. Go! Definitely going to need a beer after this. that message in a second. There's no way I'm reading a long message while driving. Oh yeah, I mean it's a completely different situation. You can actually be quicker in quality, but obviously your lap times during the race are slower. But for me, I want that quick quality time because then I'm further up the pack, top 5 maybe, and I'm happy. Anything lower than that, and you're just stuck fighting in the middle, and that's where all the wreck happens. Because people don't know how to race, not fairly anyway. They're so desperate. I mean, we spoke about it the other day, didn't we? And we both suffered from it recently. I don't think it was going to be a good one. Yeah, see, that's the thing. You need that sixth sense, don't you, to be able to know what's happening behind you, around you. And sometimes it's just almost impossible. What time are you due to finish work tonight, mate? Yeah, exactly. Exactly that, mate. Sometimes it's a bit annoying having quality times and stuff like that as well, because it doesn't give you that feel of how the race is going to be. Especially in the poorer lobbies. Oh, shit, into it. Oh, mate. I know what that's like. The amount of times I've been expecting delivery at my place and it just arrives 3 hours later and like, no, between 10 and 4. Oh, but I thought 6 o'clock was alright. Is that what it says on the paperwork? No, I've got a place to go. Hopefully it'll be delivered shortly for you, mate. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I think a lot of people in the dailies, you need consistency. And that's it, consistency and fairness, and it would be absolutely fine. But people just go hell for leather. And as we said the other day, they try to win it on the first lap. It sucks. Couple of hours, mate. That's all. What time is it? 12. So you finish at 6, dude. You'll be on GT in 8 hours. Not soon enough, but you know it's coming. Yeah. Agreed, mate. This does get tedious after a while. Yeah, and sometimes you can't even avoid what's going off. As best as you can, try avoiding a crash in front and you've been spun out by somebody from behind, or vice versa. The amount of times I've had people coming in hot behind me, so I try to avoid it, and then I catch the person in front, ruin their race, ruin my race. They lose a fun, but they do wind me up sometimes. Although, probably more fun than time trials at the moment. I'm bored of this one. So Sideways, when you're planning on streaming yourself, love to see how you get on. Oh! I hate this car. Oh, really hate this car. It's annoying because I'm only 200ths of a second off Kiss's race. Oh, that's a shame. Yeah, as long as it's proper racing, it's not too bad. You know, I like bumper to bumper racing. You know it's going to be fun. You know it's going to be good. But it's those that just use you as their brakes that just ruin it, and they don't have skill. It's so frustrating. Ah, cool. Well, hopefully you can make a go of it, mate. Because to be honest, it's not as difficult as some people make out. As long as you've got something that you can set OBS Studio up, so a laptop, a PC. You don't need a high end system at all. I've just got a standard laptop with OBS that I've got a microphone plugged in and the PlayStation Play app, whatever it is, PS Play app installed. It's really simple to just get the settings and stuff, um, you know, and then just hook it up to your YouTube channel and start streaming. And to be honest, if you don't want to like show your face and stuff, don't even do that. Just hit the share button on your PlayStation as you're racing, chuck a headphone on, and just talk through that. It's something that I've started to think about is if I'm on GT7, I'll stream GT7, and the chat will pop up on the corner of the screen. So definitely, mate, give it a go. Just take that plunge because I reckon you'd be good at it, especially with your times and everything. Yeah, there's not many online games that I play either, mate. To be honest, other than GT7, I think the last online game, World of Warcraft, but I haven't played that in years now. So yeah, exactly. Calster's absolutely killing it at the moment. I mean, obviously he's one of the top 10 fastest drivers on GT7. Nobody knows what he looks like, so it'll be amazing at the World Series to actually see his face for a change. Or he might just wear a helmet. You never know. That'd be hilarious. Um, but yeah, just hit that share button on PlayStation, stream it, headphones, talk. You've got it sorted, mate. As I say, with your lap times and the speed that you're on, I don't see you failing at all. I generally reckon you've got it in the bag. Yeah, it just turns out to be this little random kid or something. It'd be brilliant. Um, I reckon. I mean, I don't know what the rules say at the World Series. Whether you actually have to show your face or not, because I could just see him walking on with just a racing helmet on, like he's an F1 driver or something. It'd be absolutely hilarious. Just to keep that mystery about him again. Because obviously, I don't know if you watched Kiz's interview with him. It was just brilliant, you know. You just didn't see him, you just heard his voice. Oh, a lot of problems sideways, you know. We have our banter, but I'll always be honest with you, dude. I've had that joke. I'll see if I can actually do this. So yeah, definitely felt different now. I was hosting a little more than waiting, so I think that's what my issue might be. See, something I've noticed as well on these time trials, the track limits seem to be slightly different to that of the dailies. Stiggy Caster. Cowster. Oh, well, it's been a long morning. We need to get a beer down. That's better. No! Close. Yeah, I mean, it's only. Was it 5, 10, 15? Maths isn't much longer. 18 days, I think, till the World Series starts. Yeah, but suppose this. It's all well and good being in within the limits, but actually it makes you a bit slower for dailies and stuff like that because the track limits are different. So yeah, I've still got my mindset on those track limit dailies, daily track limits rather, than what the track limits are on this. So yeah, it's difficult. It's obviously playing Red Bull Ring, not last week, week before I think it was. My mind's still set on that, and it's so frustrating as well when you come off here and you play offline and you start playing against the AI and there's no track limits. It's like just cut every corner, and it's like it breaks me. It mentally breaks me. Yeah, I need to coast on that. Yeah, yeah, exactly. See, I'll always load the ghost of somebody in the top 10. To be honest, last week, again, we spoke about it. Seeing, I think I mentioned, was it Burton? Just, I thought, you know, getting around the lap and everything, and then just seeing him cut that damn corner at the end, it just, it destroyed me. It's like, how is that not track limits? Yet this is. It's like, I've only just hit that yellow sausage, and I'm getting penalised for it. And yet at Daytona you can do the grass cut and you're fine. Yeah, yeah. I think to be honest, there was about 3 or 4 of the top 10 that had done it, and it's just it's annoying because it just takes it away from everybody else. I know they want to be the quickest, but for me, you're not the quickest if you're having to... I don't want to use the word cheat, but it's cheating at the end of the day, you know? Because Polyphony Digital, as I mentioned in the video, you know, it's there. They could cut it, but they haven't, so people are taking advantage of it. So technically it's not cheating because the game allows you. But it's not fair for those that want to use the track. You know, it's basically just using the pit lane to cut 6 corners or whatever, you know, on, I don't know, Spa or something like that. You just, yeah, it's stupid. And yeah, it's just something that really grinds me. Because PD should, yeah, it is cheating. I just don't like to call people out for cheating. It is a strong word, but yeah, absolutely, it is cheating. So you know what? Yeah, let's just call them out. Burton, Love, who's the other one? Yeah, Lovely Bella. Cheats. Absolute cheats. I'm going to get them coming in at some point, aren't I? Just like, slander. Right, 15 minutes left of this stream. Let's see if I can get this done. Yeah, exactly. I mean, what's a tenth when you're like half a second quicker than most people anyway? You know, surely it doesn't matter that much to them. Or it shouldn't anyway. Surely life's not that bad. Yeah, I was gonna say you've got a lot to worry about with that because you're in their lobbies. Or at least will be soon anyway. But to be fair, this is why I prefer the likes of Caustic, Izzy, Sparks, Rory, Hoggy, you know, because they don't cheat. They play the game fairly and promote fair racing. And that's how it should be, you know. It really should. Burton, if ever you watch this video back, you're looking for Forever Sideways. He might be in your lobby. In a lobby, coming soon. Yeah, you got to think before typing sometimes. No. Sausage. I mean, not sideways, no. Definitely not sideways. You're looking for Mr. Pig. We'll go with that one. Don't know what you're on about, mate. Don't know what you're on about. Yeah, I'll never make it big enough that those guys will actually ever come on here. So you might just about be safe. Safer than any spectators that would be there anyway. Yeah, exactly. I mean, you've got the fastest lap in the world. People kind of look up to you as sometimes as an influence to improve your driving and stuff like that. but you're saving a lap that shows you're cheating. You've got to wonder about, you know, the brain power in that thinking. Like, oh yeah, I've just done the quickest lap in the world. I'm going to save it. Oh wait, I cut the last corner. Everybody's going to see it. So the only thing I can think of is they potentially saved it for content for their channel, maybe. But again, I don't know. It's a weird one. But at least we haven't got that in this week's dailies. Oh, I'll do it. Yeah. Yeah, well, we're all peasants to them, aren't we? What I'll do is, as it's come to the end of the stream, this will be the last attempt at this one, and I'll see about trying to put the flying laps. But again, to be consistent. Yeah, I mean, I was speaking to YouTube viewer earlier, and you know, everybody's paid for the game out of their own pocket, out of their own earned money. You know, play the game how you want. You know, you want to cheat, you want to cheat. Fine, that's on you. I don't like it either. You know, it just feels immoral. If you want to cheat offline during races against AI, all that, yeah, fine, not a problem. You're just having fun. But when you're facing against other people online, I just feel that there's just too much wrong with it. You know, it's what advantage are you actually getting from it? That's what I see. It's like, because surely if your goal is to get to the World Series, like Calston and all that, then you want to be racing as smooth, as clean as possible, because they'll look at it and be like, hang on a second, you cut this corner for this and all that. I mean, we saw, was it last year's championships, where they actually suspended two of the Spaniards, I think, because they were found to be cheating. Can't remember exactly what happened. Something about they were racing each other's races because they weren't very good at certain tracks or something. As far as I can remember. So yeah, just being really stupid. I mean, there's a whole YouTube video about it. But take a 1, 2, 3. Yeah, see, I mean, that for me is so much better than what I used to do. I mean, that's 3 seconds quicker. So it shows the improvement that I've had over time. Yeah, yeah. I'll see if I can find the video and I'll send it you over Discord at some point. I'm going back, must be about a year since I last saw the video. Yeah, there was a couple of Spaniards who just they couldn't do the tracks that they were meant to be doing, so they swapped over and used each other's accounts to give themselves an advantage. You know, because obviously you can't be good at every single track. So yeah, cheers, dude. I just need to push for those extra 2 seconds, which, to be fair, was the first two corners, and in fact, the first three corners I think is where I lost it. But yeah, I'll see if I can find that video for you, and I'll send it over. Right, let's give this one more go, and then maybe two more attempts. So, definitely another attempt will be needed. I know, mate. Funny enough, I had that same reaction. It's like they never thought they'd actually get caught out by it either. I think they've been permanently banned. Whoa! Still getting used to where all the buttons are on this new wheel. It is not helping. I reckon this might be the one that at least gets me silver. Much better. Get in. That's how we end the stream. Yeah, I've still got 1.2 seconds, but I'll take that. You know, it's not bad. I've never claimed to be the best driver, let's face it, but to cut nearly 4.5 seconds off that time I started with, I'll take that any day. Any day. Well, Sideways, I really appreciate you popping in and giving me the support, mate, and hopefully I can reciprocate it for you at some point. Nah, hopefully catch you next time. Enjoy the rest of your day, mate, and anybody else that's been watching, I really appreciate it. If you did like it, it would be amazing if you could subscribe, like, all that jazz, and I'll start doing this a bit more regularly. Especially you, Sideways. I will catch you later on. Probably message you in a bit. To everybody else as well, thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you next time.